Raptors came into existence in 1995. It was Jurassic Mania, thanks to the hit movie at that time. That influenced the fan vote when it came to the team's name, but I think the Tyrannosaurus theme may soon go extinct.
And Holiday, here we go. No problems knocking that one down. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Harvey passes to Hansbrough. Here's Evans. In low to Davis. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
Well, you talk about the branding of this Raptors team, the new uniforms. Of course, we saw the Toronto-bred rapper Drake at a lot of their games sitting courtside. They had the playoff run last year. This is, I think, an up-and-coming franchise with a lot of appeal.
New Orleans leading by 8. Davis setting the pick for Gordon. And Holiday, here we go. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Holiday's got 6 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical. Third three in a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That's his first foul.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hutchins is checked in, and it's Anderson in for Davis. In the corner, it's Hansbrough. Here's the machine. He's got 9. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Let's take a look at some numbers for Williams. He's averaging 7 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Those aren't bad numbers, but they're not the kind that are going to earn a lot of extra minutes for him either.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if he wants to play a bigger role, a larger role on the team, those numbers are going to have to be better than just decent.
And it's a Jensen missing.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
Gordon with no one around. No good from outside. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Rockets in Houston.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, Jrue Holiday, part of the basketball family. Of course, he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played at Arizona State.
And for Jrue Holiday, you know, you talk about his family. His brother and sister have both won state titles. And his father, in his 50s, can still throw down the 360 dunk. I'm looking at you.
No, it's not happening here. Come on. I know he's got some good DNA, but 360 dunks at 50? Although Jrue is real deal. His youngest brother is a star in the making, playing in high school in Los Angeles right now.
Pass to Anderson. He feeds it to Cunningham. Here's Pondexter. He's guarded by Williams. 4 on the clock. From 11 feet away. Misses off the left iron. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Harvey. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
And their energy level at the defensive end was fantastic in that game, guys. They made finding an open shot very difficult in half-court situations.
And I thought, Steve, they excelled in transition defense as well. The energy level you talked about was obvious in that part of the game, too.
New Orleans leading by 5. Pondexter with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And Holiday kicks to Anderson. Holiday dishes to Cunningham. Outside Holiday. Banked in off the glass. And now a 7-point Pelican lead.
All of the scoring in tight. is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
Here's the machine. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston. From deep. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Substitution here for New Orleans. Agins is checked in. Anthony Davis comes in for Ryan Anderson. Evans, he's checked in for Dante Cunningham. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Quincy Pondexter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Harvey, he's in at point guard. Tyler Hansbrough out there with DeRozan. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Williams at the shooting guard position. On the wing, Eric Gordon. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Heat in Miami. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Tyreke Evans is an athletic slashing guard. He's really gifted at getting to the rim. But I think his outside shot, the inconsistency of his outside shot has held him back a bit. Ironically, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but still lacks that touch from mid-range on field goal attempts.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And Evans has worked diligently on his shooting. He had a bad habit of fading back on every jump shot early in his career, so he's tried to shoot with a more traditional motion.
Gordon goes in, and again, no good by New Orleans.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
That pushes it to double digits. And now an 11-point Raptor lead. And Evans over his career has bounced around a little bit position-wise. He played point guard at Memphis and coming into the NBA and then some small forward. What do you think his best position is?
I think he's one of those guys that probably is a playmaking small forward or 2-guard. He's got ball handling skills that allow him to make plays. He can score. He's strong. His wingspan allows him to play bigger than he is, but I think he's a playmaking 2 or 3.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Kyle Lowry was a hot name in free agency, but he opted to remain with the Raptors, signing a 4-year, $48 million contract. As Kyle said, you don't get many opportunities to have a team you can call your own. Guys, after playing as a backup for most of his 9-year career, Lowry is excited to have that lead role.
He had to work to become a star player. It's great to see, Doris. Thanks.
Now they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage upwards of 50% now.
Eric Gordon on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. The feed now to Gordon. To the left side wing. Lock at 6. Holiday goes in. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Holiday's got 12 points in the game.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Here's Harvey, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Gordon, the pass to Holiday. Davis with a screen on DeRozan. Evans attacking. Back to Gordon. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, trade rumors circulated around Eric Gordon last season. Makes you wonder if there was some buyer's remorse from the Pelicans after they matched the Suns' 4-year, almost $60 million offer sheet.
And Toronto making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Things are starting to warm up from the field for them this quarter as they add to their lead.
Yeah, it seems like everybody, Steve, has the hot hand right now.
Holiday attacking. Davis untangles himself. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Harvey. Pelicans pull it in. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Yeah, it was a pretty close game the first time they met, but the mistakes cost them. They were very careless with the ball. They're going to have to take care of it tonight.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Johnson with a screen on Holiday. The shot's good from Harvey. The Machine's got 32 points.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
You know, Clark, if they could rewind and erase some of that sloppy play, I mean, they would have had the W.
Without question. I mean, you get rid of those turnovers and be a little sharper, but the turnover difference, too much to overcome.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks. I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
15 seconds left in the first half. Here's the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
And
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even a big group substitution here for New Orleans. Withy's checked in for Asik. Anderson comes in for Davis. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Pondexter in for Eric Gordon. And then for Toronto, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Vasquez in for DeMar DeRozan. Anderson with the inside. Holiday out for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Cunningham in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And the Pelicans making a change here. Agents is checked in. The Machine's checked in for the Raptors. Raptors leading by 20. Pass to Ross. Here's the Machine. Lets the 3 fly. And the shot is good. The Machine's got 41.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Pondexter kicks to Anderson. A terrific shot on a turnaround.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Here's the Machine, and he's got 41. Outside Holiday. Feeds it to Anderson. Dishes it to Pondexter. They set the pick. Holiday left side. And he gets the bucket. Holiday's got 21.
Guys, he's shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Hansbrough a screen on Holiday. From deep three-point range, and it finds the net. Another three-point hit from Harvey. The Machine's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Toronto.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players.